Welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. We've got baseball on the show. It's the San Francisco Giants taking on the Philadelphia Phillies. John Sciambi and Chris Singleton with you. And Siggy, here in Philadelphia, the hometown fans are excited.
This is one of the best places to play when you're playing well. No one more passionate than these Philadelphia Phillies fans. And this ballpark's still one of the most beautiful parks in all of baseball.
First pitch coming at you right after the break. About to get started here. And on the mound for Philadelphia in this one, Zach Wheeler.
Well, that 12-6 curveball explodes out of the hand. And because he's able to throw the high fastball at the top of the strike zone for a strike, hitters commit to that pitch. And before they know it, they're swinging over the top of that curveball.
And now the center fielder, Jung-Hoo Lee.
Well, Boog, here's a little background info on Jung-Hoo Lee. He hit for the highest batting average in KBO history, which included a ton of doubles. Plus, he took home 5 gold gloves. He's a player that helps the team with his bat and defensively.
A little bit low. 3-1. Sliced hard, but foul down the left side.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Line to left. Fair ball. Around first and hustling for second. And he's into second with nobody out.
That was a thing of beauty. He may have been a little behind the pitch, but by getting that barrel into the hitting zone early on in his swing, he was able to meet it and still shoot a line drive down the line and left.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Here's the second baseman, Tyler Fitzgerald.
Nope, that's a ball.
And a big swing and a miss.
Well, he's realizing out there on the mound that he's got to settle in pretty quickly or else he's going to get hit hard in this first inning.
And that skips in the dirt. Stays alive. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Strike 3, got him with the sweeper. Willie Adames stands in. Here's the pitch to Adames. And that is cut on and missed. That's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Lee leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. So back-to-back strikeouts now, and they still haven't managed to do anything with the leadoff double.
Yeah, Boog, and you just don't want to get careless here. You've done a really good job to get 2 outs after that leadoff double, as you mentioned, and just got to execute your pitches, and it's a non-issue.
Here's Matt Chapman. And that gets the top of the zone for a strike.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
He's in a tough spot, had to make a great pitch, did it, got the strikeout, gets out of the jam. Clearly, he's happy with those results.
Back here with my pal Singy, pitching in our game today, Logan Webb.
Try to stay back for that power changeup. Speed differential between the fastball and the changeup is huge. Hitters, they have a hard time staying back.
We go to the bottom of the first. Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. Fouls one away, and now 3-2. And Schwarber strikes out. Trey Turner at the plate.
Just some things we shoot.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Hit on the ground up the middle. That's a base hit. So a man aboard now with one away. Here comes Bryce Harper. At the belt and fires. Clips the corner. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
This is a great dynamic right here. Speedy runner at first, thinking about taking second. Catcher with the pop time that leaves Jaws on the floor. This might get interesting, Boog.
Check on the runner.
No, he's safe.
The 1-2. That one missed. Man at first, one away. And it remains 2-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
Runner.
Turner runs to the right side. Fitzgerald sends it to first. So they get the out after a long battle at the plate. And time now for the Phillies lineup. And with their ace on the mound today, they're just looking to provide him a little bit of run support, and they'll see what they can do for him.
Boog, you have to be really careful when you've got a guy like this on the mound for you to not become a spectator. You know that he doesn't give up a whole lot, but sometimes guys get a little too comfortable and don't have an urgency to score runs. You have to make sure you put him in a situation where he can get the W, but also you guys can cruise to the finish line and not have to worry about a comeback in the end.
Hit in the air, left field. McCray snags it, and that is the third out of the inning. Phillies strand one, scoreless after one. Back here in Philadelphia, all set for the start of the inning. And here's the first baseman, Lamont Wade Jr. The 1-1. Just missed.
We got 2 balls, 1 strike.
Next pitch is outside. Ricky Holiday, our umpire behind the dish, known as pretty fair umpire for both hitters and pitchers.
Yeah, I think that's right, Boog. There is a little inconsistency on the corners of the plate. You can't always be sure how it's going to go with those borderline pitches as the game progresses.
And now a full count.
Well, it looks like he's wanting to work the upper part of the strike zone. What does that mean? Top hand better be working for the hitters. Adjust that side a little bit. Give yourself a chance to hit.
Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. So a man on base to start the inning.
Boog, I don't think that pitch would have been called a strike, but he did such a nice job of pulling his hands tight to the body and just getting enough of the barrel on it to be hard enough back up the middle for a knock.
Here's Elliot Ramos. And that's through there for a strike. And the count 1-2. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Wade gets his lead at first, nobody out.
Sit him down.
And there's a ball. Still 2-2 after the foul ball.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Off the plate inside, and the count's full.
Still just the second batter of the inning, and on the mound he's already thrown 13 pitches. They got him working hard out there.
Swing and a ground ball, and it stays fair. Into second, and he's got it double.
Man, he just absolutely turned on that one, ripped it down the line. Nice job of staying in his mechanics.
Here's the catcher, Patrick Bailey. Ball to strike, the pitch. And that one fouled off. Phillies fans want a strikeout. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. And that's outside.
That ball went out.
Base runners at second and third here. No outs.
3-2.
This one in the dirt. Well done behind the dish. Three-two now. And he takes it himself for the out.
Batting eighth, right fielder Mike Yastrzemski.
Mike Yastrzemski up here.
You have to find a way to score the runner from third, especially with less than 2 outs. Wait for the pitch you want and hit it as hard as you can.
2 on, 1 out. And that is out of play. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That one carrying. And forget it. All muscle to center field, and they take the lead. It's 3-0.
Well, the best home runs are the ones that give your team the lead. That's a great feeling right there. That one was a hanger, and pitchers typically don't get away with making a mistake like that. And right there, he made him pay.
1 down. Now here is Grant McCray. Outside corner, there's a strike. Laboring here, about to throw his 30th pitch of the inning. And a curve is down and in.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Up the middle. Stop. The throw to first. That's out number 2.
That's what a good sinker's designed to do. Get a guy to roll over a little bit, hit the ball on the ground, kill some worms while you're at it.
So the batting order turns over. Now here is Jung-Hoo Lee. 2 gone, bases empty, but 3 runs across here at the top of the second. And now 2-1.
Looks like he's being a little cautious with him in this at bat after doubling the first time up. Doesn't want to make another mistake.
Right back to him on the mound. Slings to first, and that is that. When the Giants go deep, it's bye-bye, baby. It's now 3-0. Back at Citizens Bank Park, and now it's Alec Bohm. Bohm, the 3rd overall pick in the 2018 draft out of Wichita State. Next pitch is downstairs.
A 3-0 lead is great, but you can't get too comfortable. Got to stay aggressive, keep attacking hitters, try to cruise through this ball game.
Ground ball to the right side. Oh, look at the stop. To his knee, the throw on the money. Nice play.
Look at how he dives right there. Is able to pop up to both knees. Not enough time to get to his feet, but he threw a cannon across the diamond to get the runner.
Max Kepler at the plate. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. One down, base is empty.
2-2 the count.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. 1 out, base is empty. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Strikes him out, went with the sweeper, and it worked.
Well, definitely a borderline pitch right there, and he didn't look too convinced as he headed back to the dugout. You know, those are tough ones to let go as a hitter, but with the human umpire calling balls and strikes, it's always going to be on you to protect yourself with 2 strikes.
It'll bring up JT Realmuto. On the ground to third. Chapman over to first in time. And the Phillies are set down in order. Phillies go down quietly in the inning. They trail in this one 3-0. Top half of the 3rd inning, and digging in for San Francisco, Tyler Fitzgerald. Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. Next offering is in for a strike. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep, because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Now batting, shortstop, Willie Adames.
And up next for San Francisco, Willie Adames. Runner on the go. Pitch misses inside. And that's a stolen base, not even close. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Now a screamer into the outfield. Marsh pulls that one down. Runner tags at second, and he makes it up to third with 1 away.
Now batting, third baseman, Matt Chapman.
Matt Chapman up to the plate now. And when you talk about elite defensive third baseman, this guy is at the top of the list. That misses the zone, and that's ball 3.
Stud. When you look at players like this, you play that hot corner, got to be pretty courageous over there with the way balls come off the bat. That's the kind of guy that every year you expect him to be in the
swing, and this one's blasted. It's got a chance, and it's off the out-of-town scoreboard. The run scores from third, and it's 4-0.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it.
One down, runner at third. Wade getting ready to hit. Way out front for strike 2. So what are the skills you look for that make a really good defensive third baseman that elite?
Well, Boog, one of the things I think about immediately are just the feet. Does he have good feet? Is he able to quickly react? And when you have good feet, you've got soft hands. And soft hand defenders are able to make tough plays look easy.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. Elliot Ramos, the next Giant to hit.
When you look at the ability to save runs defensively, but then also put runs up on the scoreboard, that's the kind of player that every championship team needs to have.
In the air out to center, and it drops in. In comes the run from third to add on. It's an RBI single, and the lead is up to 5. And here's the catcher, Patrick Bailey. That one lifted to left, and it falls. And now first and second with 2 outs.
Now batting, right fielder, Mike.
And the Phillies manager making his way towards the mound now as he will make a move. Zach Wheeler won't go any further, and this is one he'd like to forget. Back with a new arm after this. Out of the bullpen for the Phillies, Taijuan Walker.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleed and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
First and second, 2 outs. Here comes Mike Yastrzemski to the plate. Swing and a miss. 1 and 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Two on, 2 outs. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
Two balls.
In the dirt, but kept close. Two outs. Ground ball left side, and that's just foul. On the ground to the left. Fair ball. Ramos around third. He will score. Kepler hustles it back in. Runner holds at third, so just 1 across on the play.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
Grant McCray digs in now. Ball to strike. Swings through that one for strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Right side, hard hit. Stott over to first in time. They limit the damage here. They strike for 3 runs on 5 hits. No errors and a couple left on. We head down to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Giants 6 and the Phillies nothing. As we go to the last of the 3rd, and digging in for Philadelphia, Bryson Stott.
Well, every pitcher wants a run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some pitchers. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse. Go after hitters and get quick outs.
On the ground, right side, Fitzgerald. Throws to first in time. Leadoff hitter gone in the 3rd.
Center fielder, Brandon Marsh.
Brandon Marsh steps to the plate. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. So the 1-out hit turns the lineup over.
Everything came together for him. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
Going, yeah, we in go mode.
Never going slow mode.
Going, we in go mode. Going, we in go mode. We don't never stop. We don't never drop.
Hey! 1 ball, 2 strikes.
And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. Lee raging back towards the wall. And it hits the fence. Lead runner around second. Coming home. The relay to the plate. The tag. Safe. It's 6-1.
Comes through with the RBI. That pitch came off the bat really well into center field, and he clearly put a nice swing on it. And anytime you can get one to drop in out there, you know you stung it pretty good, because it seems like center fielders these days, to a man, these guys can run down just about everything hit their way. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ballgame.
Trey Turner with a chance now. 1-1 now. Foul ball there. Swing and a ball popped in the air. Snags it for the 2nd out. So Harper stands in. Runner at second, 2 down. Here in the last half of the 3rd. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
2-2 the count.
Laser could be trouble. Coming home. He'll score easily.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock.
Nick Castellanos at the plate now. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Lee under it. He makes the grab, and that ends the inning. They get 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. On to inning number 4. It's the Giants 6 and the Phillies 2. Back here in Philadelphia, on to the 4th. Now it's the Giants leadoff hitter, Jung-Hoo Lee. Out to short, Turner. To first, leadoff hitter retired in the 4th.
Good sinker low in the zone right there and produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground, nice ground out.
Tyler Fitzgerald now at the plate.
Love coming to Citizens Bank Park. Best ice cream in all of the league at the press level. It's only been around since 2004, but plenty of awesome history here already. It's the only stadium with multiple postseason no-hitters. Remember Roy Halladay did it back in 2010? And the Houston Astros threw a combined no-no in Game 4 of the 2022 World Series.
Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Up with it, fires to first. Out. 2 away now after the drop third strike.
Shortstop, Willie
Adames will hit next. 2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. Swing and a miss, and it's 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Giants go down quietly. They lead it 6-2. Ready to go, bottom 4. And here comes Alec Bohm. Grounds 1 to short. Adames tosses to first, and 1 gone in the 4th as they get the leadoff man.
Oh, I think the key, if he can get through 1 more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
The Phillies down by 4. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. And that's in the dirt.
1 strike.
Hammered down the right side, but foul.
He's bagging. Give me that pitch one more time. A hanging changeup just out in front.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Now batting.
JT Realmuto steps in. It's interesting, he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does.
And I think that skill set really upgrades the position, because when you have that kind of speed, it makes the whole team that much better.
That's a strike. What about him playing another position on defense, one that would require a little more range?
Absolutely, and I think if push came to shove where they had to make
a swing and a miss, that retires the side, and that'll do it. Phillies down in order. They still trail it here. It's 6-2. Back here, Citizens Bank Park. New inning getting started. Now the Giants 4-hitter, Matt Chapman. That one fouled off.
Two balls.
Some bullpen action for Philadelphia. Tanner Banks, the young lefty, looks to be getting himself ready. Ross, the right-hander, also getting loose. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Looks like he's picked up right where he left off.
He just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
That's ball 2.
Swung on, belted. That one is back. See you later. and they tack on to their lead. It's 7-2.
Already playing with the lead, and now they're celebrating a home run. They're having a great time out there. His bat looks like it's in the zone for such a long time, and that gives him the ability to get barrel on it and hit the ball out to any part of the park.
1 out, base is empty. Now it's the DH, Elliot Ramos. Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Clearly looking out over the plate on that outer third, and that pitch finished right down the middle, just a little bit in, and he couldn't pull the trigger.
Patrick Bailey, the next to hit. And it is 2-1. Ripped on a line to center. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that is that. It's a run for the Giants on the solo blast. It's 7-2. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Bottom of the inning. This is Bryson Stott. Fouls one off. 2-2. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. And now for the Phillies, Brandon Marsh.
Not a surprise he's off to a good start in this one, given he enjoys playing so much at home. Let's see if he can make it 2 for 2.
Missed
Ball
with a
2.
changeup, and that's ball 2.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Just
That's ball
missed.
3.
He hasn't fallen behind in the count like this all day. He's in danger of walking his first batter right here.
And a breaking ball drops in for a strike.
3-2.
And he grounds one back up the middle, and it finds its way through for a hit. And now the lineup turns over with one away.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. Smashed that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
And Kyle Schwarber will come up. Bottom of the zone and a called strike. That one not close. 2-2. That one ripped. And that's a foul ball. Got him swinging.
Well, I'm not sure what he was waiting on right there. He got the changeup and still laid on it. You rarely see that. It almost makes you think that he was trying to set the pitcher up. I mean, if you can't catch up to the off-speed stuff, there's no way you're going to touch a fastball.
And a swing and a miss there.
Oh, he's got to be pretty proud of this outing so
2
far.
strikes.
Sometimes guys cower coming into a ballpark like this, but he has attacked hitters. Pitching on the road like this is very impressive. This has been a treat to watch.
Ripped to short. Off balance throw in time. That ends the inning. One left for Philadelphia. They're down 5. It's 7-2. And we're back. And now the right fielder, Mike Yastrzemski. Cut on and miss, struck him out. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound. And up next for the Giants, Grant McCray. Late with the swing there. Stirring in the Phillies bullpen, Jose Alvarado. The southpaw is throwing and getting that sinker dialed in. That's ball 4. Tried another sinker, but couldn't find a zone.
Man, that's a tough one to take on the full count, but I guess he saw it really well. It's a really nice plate appearance.
Jung-Hoo Lee, the next Giant to hit. That's off the inside corner. Ball 3.
Runner.
The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. And that's pushed foul off to the left and out of play. McCray at first, one gone. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Now batting, second baseman Tyler Fitzgerald.
2 on, 1 out. Now the number 2 hitter, Tyler Fitzgerald. Next pitch is outside.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
Swings through that one out in front that time.
Sometimes being lucky is a swing and miss. If he makes contact with that pitch, probably hits into a double play.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. The 2-2. Good job to fight that one off. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And delivers outside.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with the 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
On the ground, right side, and foul ball. Laboring here, about to throw his 30th pitch of the inning. Battling here as he fouls it away. Got him. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one.
Oh, nothing too fancy on the strikeout pitch right there. Just a low 90s fastball. I'm not sure he was trying to challenge him, but that's pretty much what happened. Very hittable location, but he found a way to just get it by him.
And the batter will be the shortstop, Willie Adames. The shortstop takes the ball. That one hit to right. Castellanos settles under it and makes the catch. And that is that. So they're able to work around a pair of walks in the inning. Heart of the order, 3-4-5 coming up. It's the Giants 7 and the Phillies 2. Bottom of the 6th inning, and now it's Bryce Harper to the plate.
Take it back to the basics. I'm a simplificist. I express what I think.
2-1.
Activity in the bullpen. Eric Miller, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. Rodriguez, a hard-throwing right-hander, up as well. On the inside corner for called strike 3.
Well, he's been racking up the strikeouts, and what's so impressive, not walking anyone. I mean, this guy's just going right after hitters, filling up the strike zone, and it looks like hitters, they're trying to think with him, but they just are a pitch behind. Dominating stuff out there on the mound.
Here's Nicholas Castellanos. So now 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Base is empty, 1 away here in the bottom of the 6th. And they'll do it again. Right side. Over to first.
He's out.
And Castellanos is out.
Yeah.
Next for the Phillies, third baseman, Alex Bohm.
Here's the third baseman, Alec Bohm.
And then if I retreat, then I'm worth is pulling the trees. And man, I want to be blameless. Strange and unashamed, about as tame as a flame.
Swings and misses. And the count is
1 ball,
1-2.
2 strikes.
Two down, nobody on. Not
2-2
close
down.
with that one. 2-2. Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. Lee makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Here's the new pitcher for the Phillies, Joe Ross.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
Next offering is in for a strike. Swing and a ground ball up the middle, and it finds its way through for a hit. And a good start to the inning.
Now batting, first baseman.
Here's Lamont Wade Jr. On the outside corner for a strike. And it's 1-2. Chapman gets his lead at first with nobody out. Fouls it off, still 1-2. The other way, and lines out to third.
Now batting, designated hitter, Elliot Ramos.
And here is Elliot Ramos. Swings and misses. And the count 1-2.
He has a tendency to chase out of the zone, and that slider that's down, that's one of his money pitches to get that swing and miss.
Got him. Now 2 away.
No, that slider was way out of the zone, and for me it just comes down to not seeing the pitch out of the hand, not tracking it into the zone, and then also being a little bit anxious, not confident in your 2-strike approach. And so when a guy's in that position, you get him to commit early, and a lot of times you get the swing and miss, as you did right there.
Fly ball down the line. This has got a chance, and it is foul. Swing and a drive, deep right field. Castellanos ranges back. Makes the catch on the edge of the track. One left for San Francisco, but they're still on top, 7-2. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Eric Miller.
And you know, bullpen guys can struggle sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game. So we'll see how sharp he is. Your mental toughness matters in situations like this as well.
Swing and a miss. And it's 2-2.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
That just misses, and the count's full.
Good location, good take. Sometimes you want the hitter to prove he can lay off that pitch.
That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Pretty good pitch on 3-2, right around the knees, but just no help from the umpire.
Here's JT Realmuto. Runner at first with no outs here. Close, but call the ball. 2-1.
Well, I think he's trying to get a feel for where that one missed. I mean, it could have gone either way, but he looked a little shocked for a second there.
Cut on and missed 96 with that fastball.
2-2 the count.
Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. And they close the gap. It's 7-4. They needed that one, Siggy.
Indeed they did. They've been fighting to get back into this game, and just like that, they're back in it. Just a nice job. Recognizes off speed as that leg hangs in the air a little bit, but he gets it down, hits against a strong and firm front side, and that's knocking a cheesesteak out of somebody's lap.
I would be upset if somebody knocked the cheesesteak out of my lap, I'll tell you that.
I don't think that's possible. You're too quick.
So up next, Bryson Stott. High fly ball out to center field. Hauls it in for the out.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Here comes the manager out of the Giants dugout, and he will make a move to the pen. Eric Miller out of the game. It's a 3-run game, and we'll be back to tell you about the new arm in a minute. New arm out of the bullpen, Tyler Rogers.
Tyler Rogers.
Next to hit, Brandon Marsh. Still only one out here in the inning.
Well, that's really the money spot, down and away. If you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for hitters to square that up. That's what you love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen.
Next offering is down low. Swing and a miss. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
Next is the designated hitter, Kyle Schwarber. Bounced up the middle. Adames tosses to first. Out number 3. But the Phils get 2 on this blast. It's now 7-4. You're dialed into the show. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Jose Alvarado. Mike Yastrzemski getting ready to hit. Swing and a miss. 1-2. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Jose Ruiz getting ready to go. Banks, a left-hander, also throwing. Misses off the plate. 2-2.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. With that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
And it remains 2-2. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. And about front for strike 3.
Well, that's a curveball that people like to describe as a hammer or Uncle Charlie, and you can see why. It's not a looping slow curve. He throws it hard, and it gets plenty of bite on the end.
Up and in, and it's 2-1. Alvarado, he's made a name for himself as a very effective reliever, but not really what you expect from a bullpen arm these days because he's not out there racking up Ks. 1 down, base is empty. Yeah, that's fouled off.
I think it's the deception and his ability to change arm angles and slots and give hitters different looks within one at bat. They're never able to get comfortable. When you only see him once, a lot of times he has success.
Stott over to first in time. 2 up, 2 down here in the top of the 8th.
Now batting, the center fielder, Jung-Hoo Lee.
And digging in for San Francisco, Jung-Hoo Lee. Got to be clever, too, when you don't have that lights-out stuff, right?
Absolutely. You got to know what you're able to do. Instead of focusing on what that hitter's strength is, stay with your strength and trust that you'll come out on top.
Up the middle. Stop. Handles, throws to first. Giants go in order. Nothing doing there for San Francisco. They hold a 7-4 lead. Back here in Philadelphia, on to the bottom of the 8th. Trey Turner now.
Trey Turner.
Ball.
Movement in the bullpen. Ryan Walker getting ready to come in for Bob Melvin. That one fouled off. 2-2. And that just misses.
It's getting squeezed a little bit here late.
Now a high fly ball out to left center. Makes the catch, and there's one gone.
Now batting, first baseman, Bryce.
Here comes Bryce Harper. Just missed. Next offering in there for a strike. And that is strike 2. And that's down and away. The Giants leading by 3 here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Line drive to short and caught.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
And now it's the cleanup spot for the Phillies. Nick Castellanos. 2 outs. Line drive. Adames whips it to first. That's the 3rd out. Inning over. Down quickly go the Phillies. And they're on the wrong end of a 7-4 score. A new arm into the game. The righty, Jose Ruiz. And now Tyler Fitzgerald.
Second baseman, Tyler Fitzgerald.
Just missed. On the ground, and it goes just foul. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Here's a 2-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. 2-2 now. Hit in the air, center field. Marsh moves under it. Hauls it in, and there's one away.
Now batting, shortstop, Willie Adames.
And up next for San Francisco, Willie Adames. Base is empty, one away here at the top of the 9th. Comebacker to the mound. On to first, and they get Adames for the out.
Now batting, third baseman, Matt Chapman.
2 outs, base is empty. And here is Matt Chapman.
Let's go, Phillies.
That missed by a lot. And a count 2-1. 2 outs, base is empty. And it gets by him. Around first, heading for 2. They're still chasing it as he rounds second. Passes third. He wants it all. Relay throw home. Head first slide, and he's safe. And it's 8-4.
Well, they call it one of the most exciting plays in baseball for a reason, Boog. Always fun to see an inside the Parker. And, man, he was flying out of the box. And I think that by the time he was getting to second, he had it in his mind to go all the way. That's just great hustle from start to finish.
The man they call Late Night Lamont steps in. 2 down, nobody on.
That's a ball. We got 2 balls, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss. 2 balls, 2 strikes the count. Gets a piece and stays alive. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. That one hops against the fence. Makes the turn and heads for second. Pulls in with a double. 3rd hit for him today. And his hot hitting continues.
They kept him in the yard that time, but all he's doing now is passing the baton, and everything seems to get started around this guy.
So now here's the DH, Elliot Ramos. And there's a foul ball. And a 1-2. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. 5, 6, and 7 will lead things off in the bottom of the 9th. It's the Giants 8 and the Phillies 4. Back now as they hand the ball to a fresh arm to start the bottom of the 9th, Randy Rodriguez.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
So digging in, Alec Bohm.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Struck him out. Really fooled him with the breaking ball there.
Well, when you throw the same pitch back to back, that's how you want to do it. Set him up in the strike zone, then extend a little bit from there and see if you can get him to chase. Nicely done with the slider right there.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. The Phils down by 4. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. And that one misses up and in. And it's 2-2. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Hit on the ground to short. Throw, save, and that was close.
Did a nice job getting there. Good throw, but very difficult to get anybody on that one as far as you had to go and throw. You know?
Yeah, no question. Here in the bottom of the 9th, 1 out. And now the catcher comes up to him. JT Realmuto. High fly ball out towards left field. That's back. That's not coming back. Another homer. He's done it again. His 2nd homer of the game. And they cut into the deficit. It's 8-6.
Things might get pretty interesting if they keep connecting on pitches like that. I wasn't sure he hit that one as hard as he needed to get it out of here, but it had just enough behind it for the homer. What an attempt at the wall, though. He really gave a terrific effort to try and bring that one back.
Here comes the manager out of the Giants dugout, and he will make a move to the pen. Randy Rodriguez done for the afternoon. 2-run ball game as he heads for the dugout, and we'll be back with a new pitcher. So the closer summoned from the bullpen, Ryan Walker.
I think closer has to be one of the toughest jobs in baseball, and we see a pretty high turnover rate because of it. Every outing seems to be high pressure, this one included. We'll see if he can wrap up the win and get himself a save.
So 1 out, nobody on. Bryson Stott stands in for the Phillies. And that one fouled off. 2 runs across in the inning here in the last half of inning number 9. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Phillies have just 1 out remaining. So digging in now for Philadelphia, Brandon Marsh.
So you got the number 9 hole hitter right here, looking to do whatever he can to get on base, turn this lineup over so the best hitters in this lineup have a chance to tie up the ball game or maybe even walk it off.
2 outs. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. The Phillies down to their final strike. Got him, and that's the ball game.
Certainly can't complain about a lack of action in this one. A high-scoring game. Purists might not love it, but pretty impressive showing at the plate from both sides.
Final score of 8-6 in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.